What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of this Retro Football Manager season on Football Manager 2009. We are into our second season with Arsenal. We kicked things off in last week's episode, and today we come up against one of the biggest foes in the Premier League in Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson. He's kind of got my number. Can we overturn it? Can we somehow overtake them in the Premier League by beating them today? Let's get in and find out. So guys, this is the look at our fixtures. Last time out, you would have seen us in this game against Fulham. And obviously, because this is a once-a-week series, I kind of want to power through it a little bit more. And it kind of gets a little bit busy towards the end of the season, especially with more trophies to potentially play for and that sort of thing. However, in terms of the Premier Division, I think we've been running pretty well. I will show you the table in a sec. As you can see, we are in third in the Prem at the moment. Chelsea and Manchester United are above us. They are very, 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 very strong in this iteration of the game. Some other bits of note. We have been knocked out of the League Cup. We lost 1-0. In a game against Everton in the third round. Leighton Baines with a 122nd minute goal there being the decisive factor. Disappointing to obviously not retain our League Cup, having won it last year. But we are kind of focusing on other things. I'd love to pick up an FA Cup. I'd love to pick up a Premier League, or obviously a Champions League would be exceptional. In terms of our Champions League group, guys, this is Group E that we were in. It was ourselves, Valencia, FC Copenhagen, and Spartak Moscow. Played 6-1-6, 13 goals scored, 2 goals against, obviously with the plus 11 goal difference. We have qualified out of this group alongside Spanish side Valencia. And we find ourselves taking on Sporting in the first knockout rounds, which will happen much, much later down here, in between with Bristol City as an in-between tie. I've got to show you the Premier Division table. So first of all, let's take a look at the Prem. This is the table currently as things stand. Chelsea are top. They have played a game more than us, but they are 5 points ahead. Obviously, we win our game in hand. We close that gap. However, our game in hand is today's game, and it is against Manchester United. So, not holding my breath too much. We do find ourselves in third, 3 points ahead of Man City, who are in fourth. Liverpool having a bit of a down year, down in sixth, but you know, plenty of things will change. Aston Villa were top of the league for a period of time, as were Everton, and then the more games that get played, the bigger clubs sort of rise up to the top again. Spurs still really struggling down in 12th, bless them. But a shout out to this Bristol City team. 18 games played, no wins, 2 draws, 16 losses, only scored 4 goals. Only scored 4 goals. Who have they scored against? Bury, that's a League Cup tie. Premier Division, they scored 1 against Portsmouth when they lost 6-1. They scored 1 against Blackburn when they lost 3-1. They scored 1 against Sunderland when they lost 3-1. And 1 against Wolves when they lost 3-1. However, they did pick up a massive draw for us in any case against Chelsea. Bottom of the table, away at Stamford Bridge, putting the work in and getting a result against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge is obviously nothing to be sniffed at. Going back to the Premier League table, though, it is quite nicely balanced. Chelsea haven't lost a game yet this season. No losses for them. Doing very well in terms of not conceding goals. Same as us, actually. They've conceded 12, but they've scored a few more. And if we go onto this managerial home screen, you can kind of have a little snapshot of everything. As I said, we are taking on Manchester United and Sir Alex today at Old Trafford. Last time we played them, it was 1-1, but that was at the Emirates. Mario Balotelli is our top goal scorer with 7. We got 2 players on 6 assists. Most man of the matches is new signing Angel Di Maria. 3 players have 3 yellow cards, and EBOUE is one of the only players who has been sent off this season. Highest average rating, again, is Theo Walcott, who is developing at a pretty nice rate. He's now got 16 dribbling. He's been pretty good for us. 12 caps for England, 6 goals, 6 assists. He is now playing on the right. So in 23 games, I think that's pretty good return from the right-hand side. If we go into our tactic, guys, we've got it set up via corners here. No, not full player status. What do I want it on? Position? Yeah, that's what I want it on. So this is the squad right now. Balotelli's on 7. Di Maria's on 6. Nasri's on 6. Walcott's on 6. Adebayor's on 5. Cesc and Denilson are both on 4 apiece. Arshavin's on 2. Galclichy 2. And Robin Van Persie is on 1. In terms of appearances, though, Sergio Asensio's top in that one with 25 appearances. He's been pretty good. Look how good he is physically, guys. He's unreal for someone who's 20 years of age. I'm hoping his mentals improve. I really, really like his goalkeeping attributes. The 19 on reflexes, the 18 on one-on-ones is really good. I would like his handling and stuff to improve. But again, he is only 20. He is going to be playing a large portion of football for us. Kolo Touré, Cesc Fabregas, Theo Walcott, and Samir Nasri are pretty much the mainstays in the team. Obviously, we are rotating a little bit around here and there. Highest average ratings, obviously, Walcott, Di Maria, and Bakary Sagna. EBOUE's done okay, but he's not really played as many games. And Cesc Fabregas, guys, look at Cesc Fabregas. He's wanted by Barcelona. I'm going to try and keep hold of him for as long as humanly possible. He is my captain. So we will try and keep hold of Cesc Fabregas as much as humanly possible. Anyway, let's get into the game. Let's get into the match preview. And we will take on Manchester United at Old Trafford. We've played them twice previously. They've won 1 and drawn 1. And as you can see, they've got that goal scorer, that one goal scorer who scores lots of goals for them. Anyway, in terms of things for us, let's clear this selection. Let's ask Pat Rice to pick it and see what Pat Rice says. I am in 100% agreement with him, considering Bakary Sagna and Galclichy are both injured. So it will be Asenjo in goal, EBOUE at right back, Kolo Touré alongside Mamadou Sakho, who is very good this year in this iteration of the game. William Gallas will play left back for us. Cesc Fabregas alongside Denilson. Walcott, Nasri, and Di Maria as a 3 behind Mario Balotelli. Balotelli in these games has a habit of either being a superstar or being awful. So we will see. They are playing Cristiano Ronaldo as number 6 on the left-hand side. Can he play there? Accomplished, right? Yeah, accomplished on the left-hand side. Let's see how we get on against the 4-4-2. Tevez and Berbatov up front is going to be interesting. No Wayne Rooney for this one then. And we go into the team talk, and I'm just going to say whatever the assistant says for the fans. For the fans. We're not going to put any opposition instructions on. I find that they've been a detriment, to be perfectly honest. It feels like it pulls people way out of position. Anyway, let's see how we can get on at Old Trafford against Sir Alex. I've been really impressed with how this team's been playing, to be perfectly honest. Denilson has been a revelation for us in central midfield. Certain players not really pulling their weight. There's been a training ground bust-up between Gallas and Samir Nasri, which is not great. It's around Nasri's recent performances. Into Balotelli, though. And Mario Balotelli scores inside 10 minutes at Old Trafford. Balotelli finds the net, runs over to the Arsenal fans. Why always me, says Mario, as he lifts up his yellow Arsenal shirt there. Good finish on the inside the penalty area there. Nice run from Nasri. Good pass to find him. Keeps himself onside and drills that one past Van der Sar at his near post. Great start for us here. Ball thrown into Di Maria on the left-hand side. Then obviously he has been very good for us. Nasri goes and tries his luck from long range. He's kind of feeling himself maybe after that assist. But he hits that one over Van der Sar's crossbar. Here come United though. And Tevez is in. And Tevez has put that in. I thought he was offside there when Ronaldo hit that pass. Typical finish from Tevez, as I say. Passed into the back of the net. And 10 minutes later, Manchester United are back level. Let's see then. Throw in then in from Evra into Ronaldo. He's not offside. I don't know who that is there. Kolo Touré playing him onside. As Ronaldo threaded in the pass. Kolo Touré very much out of position, in which case Cesc Fabregas sprays it all the way to William Gallas on the left-hand side. Nasri, good save from Van der Sar. Denilson, we go again. Cesc Fabregas into Di Maria. William Gallas. Di Maria's offside. Gallas doesn't hit the target regardless. 25 minutes, 30 minutes into this game now. I think we're doing okay against Manchester United. Obviously, as you would expect, Manchester United are a very, very good team. They have an exceptional manager at this point. And they just sort of grind out results, don't they? Patrice Evra robs Theo Walcott of it. EBOUE's out of position. Ball into Berbatov. We slow him down a little bit, but it's into Tevez. Let off for us there as Carlos Tevez fires over the bar. There's a lot of that here. A lot of strikers not being able to hit the target too well with the ball. Here comes Park Ji-sung running at William Gallas. Goes back to Michael Carrick. Wes Brown. Into Carrick. Berbatov then. Sacco putting pressure on him and forcing the Bulgarian to hit that one over the bar from range yet again. Highlights coming thick and fast here. We started well, but it seems to have become more Manchester United here. Another long-range effort goes wide, but I wasn't overly impressed at how quickly Cristiano Ronaldo was able to shred EBOUE there on that left-hand side for Manchester United. EBOUE goes up towards Walcott. Evra wins it in the air. Ronaldo into Berbatov, into Tevez. Sacco comes in and takes the ball off him, but doesn't capitalise on it. Ball into Ronaldo, goes past EBOUE like he's not even there. Cross comes over, and Asenjo spills it into his own goal. They're never giving that to Ronaldo, are they? Absolutely shreds EBOUE. If they give that to Cristiano, I'll be devastated. That's such an own goal. Wow. Okay, so from 1 goal up, we go 2-1 down. I want to see more from you. Shout comes in from myself in the halftime team talk. Let's see if we can do something here. The Nilsson up the line to Di Maria into Samir Nasri. We go all the way back to EBOUE, who's just about going to keep that one in. Emmanuel EBOUE then gets tackled by Cristiano Ronaldo into Berbatov. Saved by Asenjo, but Ji-sung Park's going to get there. And we push it behind for a corner. Ronaldo is absolutely shredding EBOUE, as you kind of would expect. If we had Bakary Sagna, I'd be a little bit more confident, but we do not. He is injured. Michael Carrick then into Tevez. Sacco steps up again, doesn't win the challenge, gets it at the second time of asking, and clears that one out for a Manchester United throw-in deep in our half. Wes Brown with the throw. Sacco in the air. Doesn't win it. And Rio Ferdinand has scored. What? First goal of the season for Rio, naturally. But I don't understand why Rio is there for a throw-in. Sacco doesn't win that header. Goes up in the air. He's challenging Kolo Touré. And Rio Ferdinand heads that one into the top corner. Not good. William Gallas, Balotelli in the penalty area. Their goalkeeper makes some. Van der Sar makes a very good save there. Tevez in towards Berbatov. We're just not making anything stick up top at the moment. EBOUE gets dispossessed again. And here come Manchester United then. Oh, Gallas intercepts nicely. Fabregas out to Di Maria, gets tackled by Wes Brown. It is a foul. We do get a free kick. But from 1-0 up, things looked very, very rosy. Balotelli then takes this one to Gallas, who's out on the left-hand side. Intercepts Fabregas then. Up to Theo Walcott in the middle. Gets absolutely clobbered by Evra. But somehow that is a foul on Theo Walcott. Unsure how that's actually a foul on Walcott. Nasri doesn't get there. Another routine there, not necessarily working. I think we're going to try and make some changes here. Cesc Fabregas not actually playing too well. Let's bring on young Aaron Ramsey, see if that makes any difference at all. And I'm going to move Balotelli out to the right, and I'm going to bring on Adebayor up top, only because I want to see if we can make things stick up front a little bit more with a bigger sort of target man in Emmanuel Adebayor. Hit that one long though, pinball around a little bit. Aaron Ramsey into Samir Nasri, goes back to Denilson. William Gallas. We're holding the ball okay, but we're not doing things nicely in critical areas here. Aaron Ramsey then out to Balotelli, who gets tackled by Evra. Evra has been exceptional this game. Manchester United's left, our right-hand side has been an issue. Aaron Ramsey goes in there and gets a straight red card. Of course he does. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he get a red card just after coming on? Right, okay. Let's move Nasri back into central midfield. We'll go for a 4-4-1. And this has gone from bad to worse for us, to be honest. I thought we were in with a chance, especially when Balotelli put us 1 goal to the good inside 10 minutes. We kind of held our own for the first half an hour, but after that, it's been basically all Manchester United. This left-hand side has just been torched. Denilson can't find Di Maria. Sacco wins that header. Ji-sung Park's going to get there ahead of Gallas. Back to Michael Carrick. Berbatov, Tevez. It's just too easy for them. Gallas should really intercept that. Doesn't get there. Goalkeeper spills it again. Sergio Asenjo not covering himself in glory, despite me profiling him as a very good goalkeeper before the start of today's game. Di Maria, we're playing head tennis there. Heads it out. 65 minutes on the clock. This game is going on for an absolute age. Gallas just pumps it long. Vidic is there, just mops it up. Carrick into Fletcher, who hits the post, and Tevez is denied by Asenjo there. 20 minutes to go. Now we're down to 10. I don't see us doing anything this game. Let's just get out of this game at Old Trafford and see what we can do maybe in the return fixture at the Emirates. Ball into Adebayor then. If he scores now, there's a chance. Balotelli on the right-hand side of the penalty area. He's got 3 men with him. And Evra, again, with a great challenge. Patrice Evra into Ronaldo, into Tevez then. Tevez into Paul Scholes. Gets absolutely clattered. We win that one. Di Maria gets beaten in the air by Rio Ferdinand, as you would expect. And now they brought on Nani on the right-hand side. We're still going. We're still attacking okay, though. Despite being down to 10 men, despite being 2 goals down, Samir Nasri had so much time to do something there. And just fluffed it. Absolutely fluffed it. 10 minutes of this one to go. I'm not going to make any other substitutions. The boys that started the game are pretty much going to be the boys that finish it, minus Walcott, who's come off for Adebayor. Because one slight knock, and I tried to make things stick up top a little bit more. Miles away from Tevez in the penalty area there, and Fletcher drills that one over the crossbar. I don't understand what is so good about this Manchester United 4-4-2. I just don't get it. They always seem to find space for each other. Like, look at that. Just absolutely picked us apart. 4-1, I feel, is pretty harsh. Tevez has just scored his 50th goal for Manchester United. Why can't you leave, Carlos, and just go to Man City already? I think 4-1's harsh. If Evra doesn't get man of the match, I don't know who will. Maybe Tevez with his 2 goals. I think 4-1 is harsh. I really, really do. So they're giving EBOUE a 5.7. And I kind of agree there. We've had some disappointing performances there, boys. Key man of the match was Carlos Tevez. However, if we go into the player ratings, for me, Evra had a solid game. CR7 had a very good game, or CR6 in this instance, because Ji-sung Park's number 7. 8.2 for Ronaldo, 8.5 for Carlos Tevez. 3 injuries for us as well is not good, alongside the really, really bad performances. So we continue from that. That will be our game in hand done and dusted. Puts Manchester United at the top of the Premier League. We are 6 points adrift of Manchester United then this season as things stand. Very disappointing there. A couple of injuries. Ramsey's banned. Not good fun all in all. So if we go over to our fixtures then, guys, I thought I'd bring you the United one. We'd had a nice little spell of, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4 games on the spin without conceding a goal, including games against Liverpool and Tottenham, and then get pumped by Manchester United. So what I'm going to do, guys, is we are going to come back for this game against Sporting, the first leg of the Champions League knockout, next week. If you have enjoyed this episode and this series, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to my channel if you are new around here for daily Football Manager content. I'll be back at the same time on Sunday with this episode against Sporting in the Champions League. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys there.